So today we are going to learn how pointers are related to arrays. Okay, what is an array? How pointers are related to an array. Okay, you must know the underlying concept behind the arrays so that you'll be able to write a program what better. Okay, you can understand the concepts what better. Now see, you write here right now in this place. I have written here in this place integer a. By this, what do you do? You allot a memory. How many bytes? 4 bytes, you'll say. Correct now? 4 bytes. 4 bytes are allotted. Okay. So let's say 715, 716, 717, and 718. 4 bytes are allotted. The name of this memory is what? A. Correct now? What it can store? A value of type what? Integer, right? I wrote here in this case A is equal to 7. By what you're doing? You are copying the binary form of 7 in what? A. Now I'm going to say here in this case printf percentage %d. I'm going to put A. A means I'm going to get the content of A. How much I got? What binary form of 7 I got? I printed in the decimal form. Now, if I say here right now in this place, I'm going to put here right now A square bracket 5. What it means? When I say A square bracket 5, what the computer does for you? It creates 5 blocks of type integer. 5 blocks of type integer. That means each block will be of how many bytes? 4 bytes. 115, 119, 123, 127, 131. All the 5 blocks are stored in an adjacent memory. There is no other way. They can't store in a different memory. All are stored in adjacent memory, one after the other. After creating 5 blocks, what the system does, it creates a pointer called A and it puts a first address in the pointer. First address of this blocks, it puts only the first address and converts A into a constant pointer. In the last class, I told you what is a constant pointer and what is a pointer to a constant. What is constant pointer? Once you put address inside, you cannot change it. But using the pointer, you can change the values. You can use it. Okay. If you have not studied that, you go back and revise it and come. Okay, because you have to understand the pointers. Otherwise, you will not understand this. Okay, the previous 2 sessions have to be watched. I wrote here A is equal to 7. Can I say no? Why no? Because this A cannot store a value. It can only store an address. Second is you can't change the address because it's a constant pointer. It's a constant what? Pointer. Constant pointer means address cannot be changed. That means if I say A, what is the output I'm going to get? 115. If you want to print it, you use percentage. Why? Because A is right now gives you what? The address it gives you. Now, we said it creates 5 blocks. What is there in the 5 blocks right now? Garbage values. Garbage value, any value it can be there, I do not know. Okay, if you want to initialize, how to initialize? If you want to initialize at the line of declaration, sir, at the line of declaration, condition, you have to put a curly brace. Whenever you want to initialize an array, a collection of elements. An array is a collection of elements. See, it's not a one element. It's a collection of elements. Whenever you want to initialize a collection of elements, you need to put a curly brace. Now what you do? Put the values inside. I put here right now 10, 15, 7, 11. I put 4 values. Okay, I put 10 here, 15 here, 7 here, 11 here. What was there in that place? What garbage? No. If you initialize at the line of declaration, if you initialize even one element at the line of declaration, remember it's a collection. If you want to initialize collection, you need to put a curly brace. All the remaining blocks will become 0. That means if you don't put a value, automatically it becomes 0. Condition is if and only if You have to what? Initialize one element with a curly brace at the line of declaration. Now, A gives you 1 on 5. So then what about how to get the value there? Okay, if you want to get a value, what I should do? A gives you 1 on 5. If I put a star before it, it will give you value at 115. What is the value at 115 is what? 10. So by this, I am able to get the first value. What about my second value? What about my second value? If you want to print it, put percentage D. What about my second value? Simple thing. A gives you 1 on 5. What about A plus 1 will give you? If I say A plus 1, it is going to give me 119. So why? When you add 1 with 105 to 116, no. If you add 1 with the integer pointer, it will increase by 4 bytes. If you add 1 with a double pointer, it will increase by 8 bytes. If you add 1 with a character pointer, it will increase by 1 byte. That means when you add a constant with a pointer, how many bytes will increase is based on the data type of the pointer. That means if I write here in this case A plus 3, I'm going to get 127. What about if I say A plus 4 will give you 130? Sir, A can be set as A plus 0. A plus 0 is same as what? A. Correct now? A plus 0 is same as what? A. A plus 0 is 1 on 5 only. 1 on 5 only. That means if I say star of A plus 0, A plus 0 is 1 on 5. 1 on 5 is stored in a register of type what? Integer, because when you add 1 with the integer pointer, you generate a pointer only. When you add a constant with the integer pointer, you generate a pointer. A plus 0 is 1 on 5. Star will give you what? 10. A plus 1 will give me what? 119. If I put a star, I'm going to get what? 15. If I say A plus 3, it is giving me 127. If I put a star, value at 127 is what? 11. That means star of A plus 4 will give you what? 0. Sir, A plus 0 star, A plus 0 star, this line can be written by you as A of 0. A of 0 means I'm going to get 10. A of 1 means I'll get 15. A of 3 means I'll get 11. A of 4 means I'll get what? 0. Now, sir, look at this. A plus 1 was 119, correct? What about 1 plus A? You add 1 with the pointer. What will become? It will be a pointer only. 119 only. That means what will be star of 1 plus A? Would be what? 15. Same. That means star of 1 plus A can be written by you as 1 of A. 1 of A will give me what? 15. So that means if I want to refer this block, how to refer A of 0? If you want to refer this block, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, and A of 4. A of 4. Now, this is called subscript. The subscript of an array starts with 0, ends with size minus 1. Now I say here right now, 1 of A gave you what? 50. Correct now? If I want to refer this block, what are the ways I could refer? One is I can say, if I want to refer this block, one is I could say here in this place, A of 2, 2 of A, then what? star of a plus 2 and star of what? 2 plus a. These are the ways you can what? Refer. Sir, my next question to you. Sir, I wrote here right now, if I say here in this case, A, I got the output. What is the output? I got 1, 1. Correct now. If I say print of A, what I got what? 1, 1, 5. Right? If I say A plus 2, what will happen? What is A plus 2 will give me? A is 115. 115 plus 2 would be what? 123. Give me 1. 123 is an address. If you want to store, you can store it in a pointer. My pointer should be of type what? An integer. P is a pointer. Correct? P is a pointer. How much will be what? 120. So that means, can I say here right now? Can I say right now? P of 0. Can I say P of 0? So P is not an array. Don't worry, P is not an array. Even A is not an array. A is not an array. This is an array. But A is only a pointer. Same way, when I say P is equal to A plus 2, I put 1. P of 0 means how it is going to be interpreted by the system star of P plus 0. What is P? P is 123. 123 plus 0 is what? 123 star. Star is how much I get what? 7. Right? So that means, can I say here in this case P of 2? Yes. If I say P of 2, what will happen? Star of P plus 2. P is how much it is what? 123. 123 plus 2 would be what? 123 plus 2 would be 131. 131 star would be how much I get what? 0. So when an array name, that means if before I complete the statement, if I say P is equal to A, P of 0 also will give you what? How much? P of 0. P is equal to A means both are storing what? Same address, 1 on 5. A of 0 is how much it is what? 10. P of 0 is also 10. A of 0 is also what? 10. That means when you assign an array name to a pointer, the pointer and the array works in the same way, because array name itself is a pointer. Now let's go to P is equal to A plus 2. P is equal to what? A plus 2, we said. That means P was holding how much it is what in the example? 123. If we say P of 0, what is the output I got? 123 star, how much I got what? 7, right? Sir, can I say P of minus 1? Yes. What is P of 1? Minus 1 is going to be interpreted star of P minus 1. What is P? P is 123. 123 minus 1, how much I'll get what? If you subtract 1, if you add 1, it goes to the next block. If you subtract 1, it will go to the previous block. That means how much I get what? 119. 119 star, how much I get? 119 star would be how much what? 15. Got it? That means your subscript need not be what? It need not be a positive. It can be negative, but it should be logical. So then can I say A of minus 1? No. Why? A is how much it is what? A is 115. 115 minus 1 would be what? 111, right? 115 minus 1 would be 111. 111 star. What is there in that block? I do not know. It is a garbage. Second is, you cannot access the memory which is not allotted to you. You are trying to access the memory by this statement. You are trying to access a memory which is not allotted to you. Same way, if I say A of 4, I got 0. Right? If I say A of 5, I might get a garbage. But it is not allowed. Why? A of 5 means star of A plus 5. What is star of A plus 5? A is how much it is? 115. 115 plus 5 is what? 135. 135 is not allotted to you. Therefore, you cannot access it. You cannot what? Access it. Okay. Therefore, now remember, okay, you can add a constant with the pointer. The result is a pointer. You can subtract a constant with the pointer. Result is a pointer. Okay. Now, you cannot do any other operation with the pointers. You can't say here in this case p plus a, not allowed. Two pointers cannot be added. I can't say p into 2, not allowed. Why? Multiplication is not allowed. What is allowed between pointers is only what in this case is an addition of a constant and a subtraction of the constant is allowed. If you add, it will jump that many bytes. If you subtract, it will go back that many bytes. It will go back what? That many bytes. Okay. So if you like my session, kindly share, subscribe, and like. Now let us see your next one is. I am going to give you. I hope that you understand. If you are just I'm slowly scrolling. If you can make a note in your notebook, make a note. Remember, array name is a constant pointer. So where it will make a difference? Let us see. Now, if I say P, I get 120. Or let us say P is equal to A. Both are holding same, 115. So if I say, can I say plus plus P? Yes. What will happen? My P will become 119. If you add 1, it will increase. That means after this statement, if you say P of 0, P of 0 means 119 star. 119 star would be how much I'll get what? 119 star would be what? 15 I'll get. Correct? Now, sir, A means I want to get 115. Can I say plus plus A? No. Why? Because the A is a constant pointer. A is a constant pointer. Whatever the content is stored here, you cannot what? Change it. You cannot what? Change this. Okay? Remember that. Okay? That means I can say P is equal to A, but I can't say A is equal to P because A is a constant pointer. Remember. Got this? I'm going to give you an example. Okay. So this is what I've written. Please make a note of this and write it. Okay? A of 2 is equal to, I written like this, integer pointer P is equal to A. I copied what? Now A plus 2 A plus what? A of 2 is equal to star P plus A of 1 plus P of minus 1. Okay. Now next is star of A plus 4 is equal to, see, sir, you might say to the left hand side is an expression. Oh no. When you write A of 2, it is interpreted star of A plus 2. Left hand side expression, I agree, but this expression provides an address. It is not providing a value. Therefore, it is allowed. Okay. If the left hand side provides an address, is valid. If the left hand side provides a value, it is not valid. Okay. The right hand side can be anything. That's what we see. Okay. P minus 2 star plus star P plus 2 star P plus 2 minus star of A plus 1. P of 2 is equal to A of 2 plus P plus 2 star minus star. Can you please give me the output of A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, and A of 4. And then I want P of 0, P of 1, P of 2, P of 3, P of. So I hope that you are able to see this. See, just write it on your notebook and I'm slowly scrolling down. Okay. Keeping it. Solve the problem by yourself, and then if you are not able to solve, come back. Okay. Pause the video. I hope you made an effort. Let us see what you have solved. Okay, so let's go to this. Now, I would prefer you to draw blocks and keep. Now, A of 5, 10, 15, 7, 11. Right now, this is what we wrote. Right? So, P is equal to A plus 2. This is my P. A plus 2. How much I get what? A is how much it is 115. 115 plus 2 is what? 123. Star P. P is 123. Star P is how much it is what? 7. A of 1. A of 1 is how much it is what? 15. P of minus 1. P is 123. 123 minus 1 would be what? 119. Star would be what? 15. Because you know, P of minus 1 will be how it will be interpreted? Star of P minus 1. Right now. Okay. Next. Next is what I have written here. In this case, 7 plus 15 is 22. 22 plus 15 is what? It is 37. 37 is stored in what? A of 2. Here 37 is stored. Correct? P minus 2 star. P is how much it is what? 123. 123 minus 2 is what? 123 minus 2 is 115. 115 star is how much it is what? 10. Because why? If I am subtracting 2, that means you have to jump what? 8 bytes back. Star P is 123, star P is what? 37. Plus 2 minus A plus 1. A is what? 115. 115 plus 1 is how much it is what? 115 plus 1 is 119. Star is what? 15. 10 plus 37. 47, 49, 59 and what? 64. 64 is stored in A plus 4 star. A of 2, how much it is what? A of 2 is 37. P plus 2, how much it is what? P is 123. 123 plus 2 is what? 131. 131 is how much I get what? Star is 69. Minus star P. P is 123. Star is how much it is what? 37. So this and this 37, this 69. 69 is stored in P of 2. P is what? 123. 123 plus 2 is what? 131. Star 69 only there. Now that means if I write A of 0, how much I should get? 10. A of 1, how much you should get? 15. A of 2, how much I'll get what? 37. A of 3, how much I'll get what? 11. And A of 4, 69. P of 0, P is 123. 123 of 0 is here, 37. And P of 2 is what? 11. Sorry, P of 0 is 37. P of 1 is what? 11. P of 2 is 69. Right? P of 2 is what? 69. Why? Because P is how much it is? 123 plus 2 is 131. Star is 69. P of 3 is garbage. Garbage. You may not be able to what? Use also. It's actually wrong. Logically wrong. So I hope that you understood this. Okay. So the next class we are going to deal with arrays. Okay. How to write programs and arrays. First is you understand this. Okay. Before I close this pointers, I would like to ask you to remember the following points. Okay. One is we said what is a pointer? Pointer is a first address of a variable. Correct? A first address of a variable is called as a pointer to a variable. Right? Okay. Next is what is a pointer variable? A variable that holds an address of another variable is called pointer variable. Right? Now we talked about two type of pointers. One is what? A single pointer and double pointer. What is single pointer? That will hold an address of ordinary variable. What is a double pointer? That will hold an address of a pointer variable. Correct? Then we said a pointer can hold only an address. Ordinary variable can hold only what? A value. Okay, ordinary variable can only hold what? A value here. Okay. The next is we said what? Whenever you apply an indirection operator before a pointer, it will go to the address and get the value. The indirection operator can only be applied before what? It can be only be applied before a pointer. Okay, it cannot be applied before ordinary variable. It cannot be applied before a value. Whenever you put an and sign before a variable, what will it give you? It will give you the address. It will give you what? An address. Okay, it will give you the address. Will give. Got it? Next. Now, whenever you are dealing with the pointer, you can add a constant with the pointer. You can subtract a constant with the pointer. You can add a constant with the pointer and subtract a constant with the pointer. In this case, the result is going to be what? A pointer. You can, in this case, the result is going to be a pointer. Next, we also talked about constant pointer and a pointer to a constant. In constant pointer, the address cannot be changed, but using the pointer, value can be changed. An array name is a constant pointer, whereas a pointer to a constant is using a pointer, value cannot be changed, but the pointer can be changed. Okay, so that is I will teach you when I deal with strings. When I deal with what are strings, okay, pointer to a constant I'll teach when I deal with the strings. Okay, I hope that you revised all the classes on pointers before you get into the next. Okay, because all are in hereafter all the classes will be connected to pointers. Therefore, please revise the previous 3 lectures and this lecture, and then come to the next class.